What is up, everybody? It's the Anime Watcher here, and for today we are going to be continuing the Sumeru Archon Quest Act 2, and we are still not outside of the loop. Pretty terrifying, but we are slowly gaining new information, new clues and tips here and there, but we're still going to be continuing the investigation on how to break out of this not time loop, but this mercilessly never-ending loop. So yeah, let's just dive right into it, shall we? Okay, we're gonna look for Dia. She's not here with Dunyarzad.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
Oh, never mind. She is with Dunyarzad.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Oh, I thought Paimon blurted it out.
Get hurt? Why would I?
Oh wait, she
Don't
did?
underestimate me.
Bruh.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
I can read minds.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
You suddenly became proficient. I got. How do I pronounce that? With your great sword because. Okay. We've lived through the same day many times already.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Well, the Akasha is a part to blame for it.
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
But we removed the Akasha. That should clear things up.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
That's a good point. But if the sages were behind this...
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything!
But there's also a thing. Oh wait, no, we wouldn't get hungry because we'd survive a day. Never mind.
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
Okay.
You have proof? Where?
Shows us her wallet. Oh, the greatsword.
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well.
Okay. How is she gonna solve?
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Oh yeah, why can't we just do that again? But, on the other hand, it would just be a repeat of last time. Wait a minute, it's... Oh, never mind. Oh.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of
That's
refined
actually
control.
a good point.
The force, angle, and
Oh, the
entry
Force.
point
She's
of
a
each
Jedi.
strike is calculated
Damn.
and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy,
It's
as
because of
well
the
as my state
midichlorians.
of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it.
True.
The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun.
Damn, she actually liked it.
Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilou's stage. See you later.
Aren't we gonna tell her that, you know...
Well,
no, never
back
mind.
to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusion. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately. Huh? Leaving the city?
Can I teleport?
You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution. Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city.
Sumeru is a freaky region.
Paimon can't believe
I gotta
it.
say.
Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired? How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Okay. Oh my god, they were this close to showing the Miss Dunyarzad. Oh, what's happening? Oh, there she... God, it took a while to load, but here we are.
Nahida, we're back!
We're fast as fuck, boy.
You're back early today. Did you find something new? Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question. Leaving the city. As far as I remember,
Bruh.
you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
So it's not even that.
We
That doesn't
did?
work.
But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back? Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was.
You never came back the whole
It's
night.
probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night.
Damn.
But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
What happened?
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
That's pretty freaky, damn.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories. Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, another beep. How many times have we been looping?
Our memories are back!
What?
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin? Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Whoa. Everything just turned into,
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Damn, that's kind of freaky. This is so cool.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
Whoa, I like this. God, this has that Golden Archipelago vibe to it. Remember the Kazuha quest? No, yeah, his version of the island. We had a flashback similar to this. It's so cool. Can I kill the birds out? No. That's so interesting.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the Academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
Damn.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Can't he just...
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
Bruh. He's pissed.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't
it's
we
pretty easy.
climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed. Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you.
That was a nice joke, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
Oh, this is kind of sad. Damn.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you.
Oh.
Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look. And please, be careful.
The wall is as tall as me. How can other people not escape this easily? Okay. What? Whoa. Whoa, I'm stuck. Oh.
Memories!
What?
Traveler!
Oh. So we failed.
Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and
Damn.
hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
Oh, damn.
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Holy damn! What? Man, I'm starting to love Paimon even more.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Oh damn, I mean that's what's gonna happen at the end. God, the ending's going to be such a heartbreak, I just know it. I wonder how the JP did this scene. I wonder.
Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
Bro, I keep on hitting the mic.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
Okay.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
I became an NPC! NPC does that a lot of times!
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
Okay.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
That's pretty interesting.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really
That's
sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
What's going on in Sumeru?
But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at.
She already knows, but just refuses to tell us because she wants us to discover it for ourselves.
Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me. Yep, now we're talking.
So we waited and waited and waited, and she never came back again. And then the Traveler and Paimon started going crazy. As time went by, there was no sight of Nahida. Never mind
I'm
where
done.
she is.
Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
Bruh, we just took it off and now she's telling us to wear it again.
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To
Okay.
make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand.
Funny,
Anyway,
I
we
wonder
can
why.
use this now to record a message, right? Yep. I'll help you save the messages.
Oh.
It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So how did
Never
we
know
manage
until
to
we
record
try.
it?
At least, let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
I still think you should stay.
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Was what I left for myself when I left the city.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to
Two
receive
messages.
2 messages from
What
you
was
when
the
you were
other one? We
outside.
received one. What was the other one?
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
What does that
I
mean?
entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible
Howling
and surreal
fish?
sights. All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
What? Oh, there's an airplane passing by. I wonder if you guys could hear it.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
Man, this Archon quest really is trippy.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
Oh,
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other. Absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
oh, that's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. I really like this shot.
And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
What does that mean?
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
And this is where it gets cut off. God damn it. No. Just,
Why did the message
we were
end
this
right
close.
there? What did the traveler want to say? What
We
are
were
those
this
spaces?
close.
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment. Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message? The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal. After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared.
My bad. I wasn't paying attention.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
We are in the Irminsul tree. Spaces with a human present, the real world.
Was that space actually the real world? But all the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city,
It all has a
my
connection.
impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
I don't. Maybe the real world? Really? The spaces where we were yesterday.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears! And we're taken to the next day!
So what does that mean?
Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them! Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning! Just what are these spaces anyhow? Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
Good point.
So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Good point.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
That's... I don't know what to say. This quest has been really fun. Like, the mystery of trying to solve whatever is causing this loop is just so enthralling to me. And, okay, the door's open that way. Okay. I am gliding down. There's no way am I gonna do that. So we're gonna meet up with Dunyarzad here.
Do you want some alone time
No.
to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Oh, I actually thought she would do the thing where she would disappear. But I guess not. She just stood there and float quietly, I guess. Damn, that shot! That's a cool shot.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Bruh. It's so rough seeing Dunyarzad acting like that.
Have you figured it out yet, Trevor?
I mean, I know it's not
Time is ticking away.
I know it's not the actual Dunyarzad, but still.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first.
Oh my god,
You
I'm
can
gonna have
tell
to
us both
run back
together.
over there
This
again.
time-
Could this be the end of the time loop? Hopefully? What about Catherine? Oh god, what's happening? Oh no, I entered another quest. God damn it. What? No! I wanted to do the Nahida quest. Oh, looks like I still am. What the hell? I entered another quest. What was the quest about? I actually thought I was like talking to Catherine about the, you know, relating to the quest, but I guess not. Well, bro, we just saw Dunyarzad got up and then back down. Well, I guess it's just a one-time thing. Okay, so what did we conjured up?
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces,
Nah, only I understand it.
are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and
What the
graduate
hell?
from the festival?
It sounds like she was the one who did this.
Okay, first off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Oh no, so much.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. I can't see.
So it's the alchemical. What?
I can't.
Wait.
I can't.
So it's shining bright. So it's not that.
Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Okay, so I think I know what's next.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence.
Dreams with no human presence.
Those spaces remind me of...
Me of dreams. Like the
Dreams.
one I had in the Avidia
Like the
Forest,
one I
except
had in the
these have
Avidia
no
Forest.
sign of human presence.
Except, these have no sign of human presence.
This is so strange. This is so cool to me.
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? That
Oh
doesn't
boy.
sound...
What am I supposed to like?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero...
Okay. That doesn't sound right. What about this one then? Oh, okay. So this one is new.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Oh, that must be it. That must be
People
it.
in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it.
So when they're adults?
And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh.
Okay.
So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now. Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
No, not again. The Akasha's operation requires a gnosis. Oh!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
Okay, never mind. I got two.
And it grants knowledge to the people. It compiles the wisdom of the entire... It is the manifestation of the... Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest
Oh, the
also
Aranara,
get their
right?
power from the Dendro Archon, right?
They're talking about the
That would
Aranara,
explain
right?
why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming.
Really?
In other
Yeah,
words,
that makes sense. Never
dreams
mind.
are
I take
rich
it back.
bundles
It
of
makes
human
sense.
wisdom.
Yeah. Whenever we dream, it's either something terrifying, crazy, chaotic, or just really fun.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon
Okay.
remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
But what good would that do, though?
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So
Oh no,
then,
here we go
what
again.
about the samsara?
Here we go again. There we go. Grand Sage's speech.
Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content."
Yeah, he did
Did
say
he mean
that.
something more?
And he kept on repeating it. Maybe it's because how the days would go, but...
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Oh, stop! I wanted to go up, but it didn't go up for some reason. There we go.
Those spaces
Oh.
kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized.
Okay. Okay.
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and that doesn't...
So I'm gonna go for the obvious one. Spaces. Oh. What? This one probably? Oh god. What happened?
Correct. The Akasha
Oh.
is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
Seriously?
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
Okay.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right? Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into. Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
So we're still asleep.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
The Dendro Archon, baby. Lies.
Now that I think about it, wasn't...
I'm gonna do lie. Oh, really? Come
They
on.
say that alchemical
She was
divination
lying.
is the Dendro
She is
Archon's
the Archon.
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
God damn it, she's so cute.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this. Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Seriously? Oh my god, that's a lot of... Okay, I'll
You
go
asked
through
me
each
this
and every one
question
of them.
before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds.
Well, it did. It almost cost us our sanity, but we're still here.
Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
Okay. We're going here
Firstly,
next.
this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha.
So what were the dudes talking? Those were like probably experiments or scientists or the
So
grand
whenever they
sages
wake
at
up
that,
in this
right?
dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
That
Okay.
reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu.
Damn, okay.
Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Third.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
Damn.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
I agree with you, Paimon. We should. And we should beat the living thing out of that old man.
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
No. We just came here.
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the...
Celebrate the birth of that god?
Ah, this is so
Credit
painful
me?
to listen. Why is the dream about the side effects of
I know, right? Why did they have
Oh.
to base...
Even you don't know the reason?
The
Whoa, it
Academia
connected.
sages are the... Traveler, do you have...
It actually connected.
Those spaces remind me of...
Okay, so
Does-
the answer is the Grand Sage's
Grand
speech.
Sage said,
Okay. I have no other questions.
Celebrate the birth of that... Could it...
I don't have any more questions.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, we have to look into them.
how can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
No, don't say that, Nahida. Don't say that. You're pretty adorable, and you're as much as the Dendro Archon as you think. I think. I wonder if how I said it was right, but like, yeah.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
Yeah, Paimon, because she's talking about Greater Lord Rukadevada being the sun, while Nahida is the moon. Oh, there it goes. Shh, we're still in the
Oh,
loop.
we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Damn. Oh. You're finally awake.
Good morning, Nahida.
everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Nahida's still the same. No, what's happening?
Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too... I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
She's dead?
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way! Are we too late? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
I knew it. I knew it. God damn. This is Tepe all over again.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear? She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely.
Are we just gonna... So she's dead?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
God, that's just messed up. This is just another Tepe, god damn it.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad. Puppets are stiff, and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet. Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
God, the music right now, man, it just fits the overall scene that's happening.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar.
Damn, so she's never going to see Nilou's dance.
I
That's
just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still...
God, that's just heartbreaking.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon.
Don't say that, Nahida.
I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sumeru's festival with so many regrets.
Oh, God. Okay, keep it together. Okay, keep it together. Okay, keep it together. Goddamn tears. Don't you dare fall down, I swear. God, this Archon quest, man.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
And the quest isn't even done.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't do that, Nahida. You're different. You may not be Greater Lord Ruka Devada, but you're who you are. Voice crack. You're Nahida, Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Haha, tell that to Venti. He's sad all the time. No matter how much he tries to ignore it, he still misses his old friend. And Zhongli pretty much misses his other friends as well. Even that female guard that he killed. Was it Zhongli who killed her? I can't remember. And not to mention, the absolute Raiden Shogun A, who literally lost everyone and everything because of the not because of the heavenly principles. Well, a part of that is the reason, but like most of it was from the abyss. But like, yeah, Nahida, don't beat yourself up about it. You did fine. You did everything you could, and that's what matters.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Oh, she's pissed.
Great, but how do we do that? Although the Sumeru's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them.
Meaning?
That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Okay, so who?
Huh? So, How should we find that person? Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream. Imagination? What do you mean by that?
So
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal.
I don't have any clues as to who though.
Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate,
It literally appears,
the
right?
dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora.
That's why I like dreams a lot.
But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
I'm curious, who is the person who's
Find
dreaming?
some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming.
It is.
Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
It is her.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker. It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara.
You have a point.
As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Why?
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went? Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility.
She's gonna try and rescue Dunyarzad.
Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
She is serious about this. She wants to end this now.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to...
Don't say it, Paimon. Please don't. Stop putting salt into my open wound, Paimon. Please stop.
She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
Paimon, stop. Please stop.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake.
We shall.
Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way,
I
no?
really feel like it's Dunyarzad who's being the test subject.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Really?
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zeru's festival, right? Let's go ask him some questions, shall we? 聞いてください。